How's it going, guys? It's me, the Double Taku, here today to talk about the next episode of Love Live Sunshine, episode 5, I believe. I was confused because I was just rewatching, or I just watched episode 6 of Rewrite, but yeah. You know, it's one episode short, so I kind of forget the numbers, but I'm pretty sure this is episode 5. Anyways, episode 5, speaking of 5, there's 6 members in Awkwards now, not 5, but 6, so... Yes, Yohan, or Yoshiko, as we recall her name. I'll just call her Yohan for easiness sake of me to remember her Chinibyo name. But yes, interestingly enough, we are introduced to Yohan, or the interesting Chinibyo, or like fallen angel of Awkwards. And I gotta say, like, this episode is pretty good. It's pretty funny. Just like, you know, watching Yohan acts like the way that she is, right? It makes me cringe to a point where it's like, oh, I know, in the beginning, you know, Yohan does all this shit, right? She did that crazy introduction and she does all these things, right? But in this time, she wants to change herself. She's like, okay, I gotta stop doing this shit. I gotta go act like a normal high school student, right? And I was like, okay, she's trying to change herself. This is like Triniville in a sense, almost like. And as she's trying to change herself, she sort of does give that impression. It's like, oh, hello, good morning, and whatnot, right? But then she goes AWOL and then starts babbling nonsense about the demons and Yohan and whatnot, right? And I was just like cringing. It's like, oh my gosh, she's doing it again. So yeah, interestingly enough, we are introduced to Yohan and how she joins Muse. I find this episode quite interesting for one because we didn't have a character like this in the original series, sort of like the Chinibyo, or like this out of character person, right? So I was interested to see how someone like this would become a school idol, and you know, it's pretty basic actually, and it goes to why Yohan has become this Chunibyo fallen angel character out of reason. So as a kid, apparently Hanamaru knows Yohan, and supposedly she said that she was like an angel from the heavens or whatnot. She'll grow wings and then she'll fly back and whatnot, right? But the only reason she does this is because she thought she was plain and normal, and she wanted to sort of differ from everyone and shine in her own unique way. And that was really sort of interesting because I did not think about that sort of possibility. That is why Awkwards exists. They want to shine on the stage and, you know, be idols just to be seen out there, right? And, you know, Yohan fits that description so much well because she became a Chinobyo because she thought she was plain and too normal, and she wanted to, you know, sort of be unique and smart and shine in front of everyone, and like, oh, look at that. So yes, I was like, oh wow, that's exactly what Awkwards wants to do. So that's the perfect motivation for her to join. Of course, in the end, Yohan almost tries to give up her Yohan as a fallen angel character, right, and her personality. But Chika and the rest of Awkwards convinced her to, like, no, you know what? What we did wrong was that we tried to do whatever the heck to get popularity, right? Because they did some weird stuff here. Like, seriously, they dressed up in freaking like fallen angel gear and like trying to get fans that way. But it was funny. Yeah, so they need to accept their own uniqueness and personalities. Everyone in Awkwards assumed that they are really normal and plain, but Chika, on the other hand, realizes that they're all pretty different and unique at their own sort of like character and their personalities and whatnot, right? Including Yohan, who she was about to give up her own personality and her Yohan fallen angel thing, right? Therefore, she convinces her to embrace that personality and her trait, and to show it out to the world in Awkwards. And of course, we see that she joins Awkwards. She'll be Yohan in Awkwards. I'm pretty sure if you guys listen to the song, is it Guilty Kiss or is it Strawberry Trapper? I don't know which one of those songs, but yeah, Yohan's in there. And then like there's like a scene or like a part in the song where she's like, oh, Yohan, it's your turn or something like that, and they just start singing and whatnot. So I'm thinking that, you know, Yohan or Yoshiko might be an excellent addition to Awkwards, and considering that she's just gonna be like picking like Chunibyo or Yohan in this when she's singing and whatnot, it's just gonna be like hella awkward and whatnot. And you know, that's about it for Yohan's joining of Awkwards, which is pretty cool. You know, 6 members. We still haven't gotten a new song yet, interestingly enough. Because if I recall from the original series in Love Live, when they got 7 members, was it 7? Yeah, it was 7 members. Oh, never mind, I might be wrong. But yeah, when they got 7 members, they did the new song, which was I forget the name of that song, but yes, when they got 7 members, they did a song. And surprisingly enough, they didn't do a song when they got Ruby and Hanamaru. They supposedly did make songs, but we didn't see them. When they got Yohan, there was no song. So interestingly enough, they're holding back on that. I'm curious to see where they're going with that. And yeah, they're only at 6 right now. You have all of the 3rd years waiting to join Aquars. But interestingly enough, what makes me curious is the end of the episode where Mari talks to Dia about some kind of supposed email or situation that's going on, and seems like something bad has happened. Now, I do not want this to be the same thing as the first series. They're worried about some kind of situation, like Mari got some email, and that worries Dia, the student council president, and that may worry the whole school in general. So what I'm thinking is that if they do not have enough students to apply to their school and the school gets shut down, no, we cannot have that again. It's just the same thing, the same formula as the first season. And if that happens supposedly in this series, then I'm just gonna like, oh my goodness, they're using the same thing over and over again. Or not over and over, but they're using the same thing again, basically. So yes, in the end of the episode, there's some kind of situation, something bad happens, and that causes concern for both Mari, the vice president, or the councilwoman in the school, and the student council president, Dia. So interestingly enough, we will see what kind of concern or some kind of obstacle faces in their way, and maybe Aquars might just help resolve this situation. Who knows? If the school gets closed again, then oh my goodness, it's the same thing. So anyways, guys, that's about it for this episode. You know, pretty simple. They got Yohan to join and embrace her fallen angel personality, persona, and whatnot, right? So yes. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like the video if you like Yohan, because I'll admit she was pretty entertaining this episode. She's pretty funny, just trying to like see her act normal and then just somehow switch to her Yohan personality. And subscribe, because next week we'll see what kind of shit goes down in this series, and you know, what kind of, are we gonna see a repeat of what happened in the first season, or we're gonna see the 3rd years finally join Aquars? We'll finally see. So anyway, guys, I'll see you guys on the next video on the Don't Talk Anime channel. So take care, guys, and matane. And I was about to do the Yohan thing, but I'm not gonna do that. No, let's just not do that.